are live. Dubs in the chat. On time. Stream on time. Let's go. I like punctuality. Mike. Microphone. Headphones. Left, right, headphones. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show is brought to you by Geek Bar. And sponsored by viewers like you. And your generous Cash App donations. Alright, the first topic before we get into the video. Ice Spice at the SpongeBob premiere. She's basically half naked. She got everything out for children. She's basically a PDF. She's showing all that around children. I'm rooting for Ice Spice. She's a bright skin. I'm a dark skinned nigga. That's like candy to me. I love it. But she showed her card. She shows that she's a little thought pocket. And that's all she is. Like you couldn't have put on the suit. You know what I'm saying? Like a little female suit. I don't know what females wear. And like not head, you know what I'm saying? Everything out for children. Ice Spice was like, F them kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm an adult. My fans are adults. When they look at this picture, it's going to be grown men. She ain't give a F about them kids. That just shows me that Ice Spice is straight hoochie mama. She ain't got no class to her. She's for the streets. All right, let's start the show. Jaded escort shocked she can't find a provider. Once you started shaking for tips, once you started shaking cheeks for loose change, you lost all provider. As soon as you did that, you said you got it. You don't need no help. And we was like, okay, you got it from here, ma'am. So you just think you gonna go shake your behind and take them tips and buy a expensive name brand bag? No, pay your rent, woman. What you mean? Pay your bills.
I cut off men as soon as they do something that's wrong. We always take payment beforehand. Because I'm usually pretty misogynistic and just like super just red pill. About a month ago, I've mentioned before that I started a nightlife job where most of my job was just entertainment.
It's an Asian woman. Oh, I might remember what she says.
Basically, I don't like men under 40 because they all think that they're the prize. I'm fully aware that I'm an incredibly jaded person. You never give them a chance if you feel like you're giving them a chance. I'm still selective with who I choose to do that with, and he was not really a person that I would do that with, but sometimes there's a price for everything. I'm never going to encourage people to do sex work. Okay, so he said 2K.
She said he sent me 2K. Just so you understand, guys, this is just so she goes out on a date. I've seen so many of her videos. That's what she charges before going on a date. No, I don't.
If I send you 2K, I'm smashing. We don't gotta. We just skip the date. We going on a date for her. Just the date is my bedroom. Meet my bed sheets.
I don't know what's happening on that date.
Psych. Got on the floor because she does S work. My bed, my clean bed. I gotta burn my bed if you invite a prostitute into your bed. She's outside. We outside on the porch like a dog.
I don't really care. But how am I sending her 2K for that? It's.
Why is it that in the last month, now that I have fully unleashed my crazy on these men that I'm dating, I've been getting what I want?
She's mad AF. Like I would spend 2K to just go on a date with an Asian. What? The reward is I'm on a date with an Asian. What? It's 2K. It's only money. But she's mad AF.
Because men nowadays are very weak and very feminine.
I wouldn't.
And they're simps.
I'm getting paid. I'm seeking.
I wouldn't with her. She's mad.
A provider, and that provider is seeking someone to provide for. So I found someone. He knows that in order to see me and spend time with me, then he needs to pay up. Being on something like
spend money. We get it. In order to spend money, in order to spend time with me, you have to spend money. Yeah, we get it. You're an extortionist. You're a toot. You know what I'm saying? Everything is money with you. Hey, you want to go on a date? $2,000. Oh, hey, well then skip the date. How much is just? You know what I'm saying? It's probably some outrageous price. $10,000, $20K. How much is a payment for a luxury car? Oh yeah, that's how much I need.
Seeking arrangements is not any different than being on Hinge or Tinder or Bumble. It's just,
yes, ma'am, but those guys pay you to be around you, so it's like prostitution.
Just that I know that I'm not going to be hanging out with any men for $0.
I could never take this woman seriously. Even if she shot at me like, hey, let's be serious. Never. I could never. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even play a card game together. Hey, let's play a game of Go Fish. I'm like, go F off.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so fucking pissed off about this story. I need to blog about it on the internet because I've already messaged my friends and I've already talked to ChatGPT and bitch, I don't feel better. So I got in a really bad fight with my dude yesterday. I just broke up with him.
You do S work. You don't have a dude, ma'am. That's just the guy clapping cheeks. Whatever he tells you is an illusion. Y'all are an illusion that you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with a worker, best believe I'm feeding her whatever she wants to hear. But in my heart of heart, in my soul of souls, we do not go together. It's just so she could do that sloppy on my, you know what I'm saying, on my birthday that I like. That sloppy thing that I like.
Chop men epidemic growth for thinking that I do it for me.
What's that called when you lose interest in men, but like you're not a lesbian either?
No. Does that ask you what 10 things I hate about me, Laura?
Just call it a woman. So it's like every woman out there. So she lost interest in men, but she not an L. She just not interested. Like there's one of those people who just don't be sexually interested in nothing. They just exist to just, I don't know, wake up, go back to sleep. They just here.
So I replied with, I don't care about you enough to hate anything about you.
I just recently been diagnosed with.
Alright, so it's Tuesday, there's no notes. We're already almost at 3 minutes, and the first 2 minutes was about the jaded escorter. And she was just chatting. Like, I don't know, it was just a bunch of random stuff. I don't like waking up on Tuesdays. Like, what? Why do we care about that, man? She said a lot of things. Nothing I could put my 2 cents in. Nobody would take her seriously. She'll never be wifed. I would wear protection and splash on her back. double short.
Just what I would say is,
women are making millions off the OF. Listen, you're cute.
thank you.
The people you'd be competing against, her.
Yeah.
Yes, he paid for your tummy and arm tuck. It was over $15,000 and then he broke up with him a month after the surgery.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, the timing on that is pretty awful.
But at least give him a few months after the surgery he pays for.
I've got this nasty little habit of catching feelings for attention.
So that's just extortion or finesse. A better word. Extortion's the word today. So she just finessed him out of $15,000 and then broke up with him the next day. I'm pulling up to the surgeons with my receipts. Like, I need all my money back. Give me my money back. Go find her, get the repo man, and take all that out. Suck all that lipo back out of her.
And then I had the audacity to get her.
Suck all that Botox out of her.
Yeah, all the women want chat to change for them. Ma'am, why would you want to be in a relationship with a guy when you know that how he acts or how he talks, you don't like? You have to change him to be the way that you like. Why? Why get into a relationship with a guy like that?
So I'm trying to do this thing where
Geek Bar. When I bought this, the ninja told me these is banned. You can't even buy these no more. So these is like sucking on unicorn breath. Cause once it's gone, it's gone.
I feel my feelings instead of avoiding them. Which means I'm sitting crying, waiting to go into work.
Okay, man, and how does that help you? How does that help you in dating? How does that help you to find a good guy? How?
No, I'm okay. I am okay.
Does anyone else feel kind of lost right now, or is it just me?
Yeah, I feel lost each time I have to react to videos like this, man. I feel your pain.
Like, I know things have changed massively in my life, like my dad doesn't live with me anymore and things like that, but I feel like I should not make videos with hormone, but I kind of feel like I don't actually.
Yes, it's such a trend for women to make videos with sad background songs talking about dating and how it sucks, or how that guy ghosted her, or something like that. Of course.
Belong anywhere. But I'm not. I don't know where it fit, and normally I'm okay with this stuff.
Shout out to your grandparents who married their high school sweetheart and then lived their lives together until one of them died.
But it is pretty lonely sometimes, right? It is lonely to feel like you don't actually belong.
Okay, man, I get it. But how does crying on TikTok help you feel not lost? Help you feel not alone? Oh, because people comment and give you attention. Okay, I got it.
Anywhere. And just kind of in this weird limbo. Oh, you gotta kill me. I'm really fucking hormonal.
Hi, this is going to be easier to address in the video because it's a very long thread on that prior one. So a lot of your comments have been blaming women if they choose to get into relationships with men and saying at that point anything that happens to them is their fault.
Yes, ma'am. Before getting in a relationship with a man, it's your duty. Because you're the weaker sex, you have
To
to
do your due
It's your duty
diligence.
to see the red flags. It's your duty to protect yourself. To see if the guy is lying or not. If that's his true personality or if he's hiding his personality. It's on you, man. Because you're the weaker sex, because you can get hurt. If I want to go and swim in a lake or the ocean, isn't it my duty to know if there are sharks in those waters, if there are alligators in those waters? Because I'm the one that is going to suffer. No, if I take a bath in a lake full of alligators and I get my hand ripped off, it's the alligator's fault. It's not my fault because I didn't see the signs, the big signs that said alligators. No, because I was in love. Because he was
He's in love with
because he was
alligators.
charming. From the start, guys, talking to a woman like this, you know she has nothing up here, nothing.
For continuing to go back to men, and I wholeheartedly disagree. This is a very dangerous mentality.
Of course, for low IQ people that can't discern anything, they don't know how to spot the red flags, they don't know if somebody's lying or not, of course. You're at a disadvantage, of course, and then you're not going to say I'm correct because I'm smart and I know how to do those things. Of course, you're going to say you're the victim because you're stupid. Of course.
Women should not take accountability for other people's actions like that. If I get into a relationship with a man and have a bad experience because of him, because of something he has done, something that is wrong with.
Man, you chose that man to be in a relationship with him. You chose to be with him. Nobody forced you.
Him for pain that he has inflicted on me, that is not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I dated crazy women. I chose.
If I get in a relationship with a woman and she screams all day, every day, she screams so much that I lose my hearing. Well, I chose to be in a relationship with this screaming woman. I chose to stay there until I lost my hearing. Oh, I lost my hearing. It's her fault. Oh, she was screaming at me. It's like, no, I chose to stay. I chose to stay there.
Supposed to be with them, even though we had nothing in common, just because they were hot. It's my fault. I suffered because of my own stupidity.
1-900-9099 cry.
I'd be lying if I said I've never had an insecure thought about being single. It can just pose a question, why haven't I got to a point where I've met someone we both really like each other and then it's progressed to a relationship? And I do think
Because you don't know how to pick a good
She's cute with the accent. Oh.
man. Because you go after the bad boys that have lots of options, and then you're amazed when that guy treats you wrong, or cheats on you, or ghosts
I would cream in my pants. All she gotta do is talk to me.
you.
it can be hard to not then go, oh, it's because of how I look. You know, people are attracted to me because, you know, lots of people seem to be able to get in a relationship.
Pull up in the drive-thru. Hello, can I take your order? Oh, creamed everywhere. I just gotta drive off. That's all she gonna hear in her headphones. Be driving off. Hello, sir, sir. Oh, what's all that white stuff? Somebody go out with a mop and clean that white stuff up.
It's not your looks, man. You can always find a man. Always. But the man that wants you, you don't want them. You put them in your friend zone. That's the problem, man. And you go off the chat.
So what's different from them with me? Or maybe you can think, oh, but I feel like I'm funny or I'm good to be around and you know, I've got lots of friends, but why is it not gone so romantic? And I guess then you think, oh, well, it must be attractive.
Like, even if she wasn't funny, I would laugh at all her jokes. She's cute enough. She's cute enough. Everything she says is funny to me.
Masterpiece, which
The punchline could fall flat. What was that, babe? Oh, knee slapper. You start pausing and playing too much. They play a commercial. It's like, oh, you like this part of the video? Geek bar, suck it down, chum.
What possible argument could a woman have towards asking you to get a paternity test other than that makes her feel bad? Give me a single argument other than
There is none. There is none.
You know what I'm saying? There's like that's logical AF. Like she knows it's hers. Let's see if it's his. That's all. He's the only person that got anything to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Just makes her feel a certain way.
because it makes me feel bad. I want to hear it.
But why would you want to make her feel
So
bad?
that's why I feel bad.
If you're worried that she be cheating on you, why?
Okay, then when you go out with your girlfriends and your boyfriend says, why are you going out with your girlfriends? He feels bad. Why are you making him feel bad? Don't you care about him? No, that's that. You don't.
I would rather have certainty that, hey, this little ninja that I'm taking care of, costing me an arm and a leg, burning through my wallet, it's actually my DNA, not some other mother flippers.
Okay then. But if we say something important that can change your life, like a paternity test, where if you did nothing wrong, everything's okay, then you get upset. Can you see the double standards, guys?
So that's why I feel bad. I feel bad.
I think they really strong foundation.
That's why I feel bad.
Controversial statement. I don't think Chris Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth.
You know what I'm saying? Paternity tests should be mandatory. You know what I'm saying? You do a little simple little Q-tip, swab your inside of your cheek, non-invasive, you know what I'm saying? Your nose, something, I don't know, blood, take a hair strand. Like, I'm not an effing medical person, not a scientist. But hey, you know what I'm saying? She's still in the holding the baby. We got y'all tests. This is not your baby, sir. Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Hemsworth or Ryan Gosling are attractive.
Ryan Gosling being attractive is Hollywood propaganda.
I've heard women say Ryan Gosling is mid. The problem is if I were to take 1 million dating profiles, just profiles of men, whatever they don't be dating profiles, and I would stratify where Ryan Gosling fits, he's gonna fit in the top 1%.
You guys,
I'm not even Gizzle, but I would date Ryan Gosling. If Ryan was in the comments like, hey, big boy, I'm gonna fly you out, I'm like, yes, daddy.
so I wanted to show you this video and show you this graph. So women actually are deluded in thinking that the majority of men are not attractive. How many videos have you seen on my channel of women saying that, oh, there are so many beautiful women out there, but there are no attractive men? Look at this graph. This graph is on my...
Like, women are delusional. Men live in reality. We know that, hey, he's up there. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them. He's the profile type that women like. You know what I'm saying? The Brad Pitts, the Jocelyn, whatever his name is.
bell curve. This is how you measure almost everything. So you have the averages on the middle and the extremes at the
You know what I'm
end.
saying? You got the Holly Berrys, the Beyoncés. It's like, but women just live, oh, everybody's pretty. It's like, woman, she is 300 pounds. She's one of them people in Walmart who drive around in the things because they so big.
Pretty much everything you want to measure. This
She's
is
not beautiful.
IQ, height, everything, weight, everything. Just look at how women rate men. It's not on the bell curve. It's on the extremes. It's high at the low end and low at the high end. So it just shows that women have a diluted sense of what they consider attractive. What men they consider attractive. It's not us. There are so many women out there saying that, oh, well, men are deluded right now because they see Instagram photos of some models and they think all women should look like that. It's not us that rate women like this. We rate them normally on the bell curve. It's the women.
I don't think that all women should look like that IG model. I see that IG, you know what I'm saying, type body, and I say, oh, that's the IG type body. You know what I'm saying, that's for IG.
That rate men like
I'm
this.
not even attracted to that.
Would you object to your boyfriend going to the strip club?
Yes.
Why don't you trust him?
Because like you go to
That's
the
kind of
club to
insecure.
see naked women.
That's kind of insecure, uncontrolled.
Yeah.
That's really controlling. You like
No,
your
I
boyfriend.
can see another woman. Like take me. Like I stick for you.
Oh, but it's boys' night out. Like he wants to hang out with his boys. Like have fun, gloves and scene.
Check.
Something might object.
It's just because she feels a certain way. Exactly like the paternity test. She feels a certain way. We can't do anything that makes them feel bad. They say or do whatever they want because they're strong, independent women. And if we say anything, we're insecure, misogynistic, incel men. Of course.
The feminine urge to develop a full-blown fantasy relationship and emotional attachment to a man based on 1% of real interactions and 99% illusions is so real for me. So real. I had a crush on
Sorry for so many women. So many women I see on videos are so delusional.
this one guy for like 2 years. Like I have this full-blown fantasy delusional type of relationship with him in my head. He flirted with me once. It was very clear flirtation, and I really thought he was going to ask me out, but he did not. It's not like he just doesn't like me, like he's completely indifferent to me. Like indifference just really means they do not care at all. Like it could not be more clear that he...
And the less you care,
Or she was just mid, and he was like, not really worth shooting my shot. Ain't nothing to her.
the more they care.
is
She
not
probably was
interested.
a dime a dozen.
That just doesn't stop my my delusions. At this point,
Of course, man, because it's related to psychology. You want what you can't have. You see that guy doesn't care at all about you. You want him even more.
he's just like a channel for my romantic energy because I don't like anybody else. I don't know what he's here to say, but leave that nonchalant, bare minimum ass man the fuck alone, okay?
We just showed you that being
She's like the white girl equivalent of a hoochie mama. She got the face full of makeup. She got the hoochie mama long nails. She's putting on lipstick. Don't listen to nothing she got to say.
nonchalant and not caring makes them care even more, makes them crazy, makes them think, why doesn't he care about me? Why doesn't he write me? Why doesn't he pay attention to me? Because women are surrounded by sims. Each time they post a photo, they get hundreds of comments, they get hundreds of DMs. So the guy that is actually decent looking, attractive, and she wants something with him, and he is nonchalant. She doesn't care. She just flirts a bit and then leaves. She doesn't text her for 3 days, for 5 days. That's when they go crazy.
It's like I'm leaving the fuck alone. There's a man that's
Of course, if she doesn't like you, she won't care if you're nonchalant. She won't.
literally waiting for his position. There's a man that will be so obsessed with you that
Okay, man, then why aren't you dating guys from your friend zone? Because you know those guys will treat you so right, will do everything for you. How much do you want to bet, guys? She has at least 2 or 3 guys in her friend zone that will do anything for her. But she doesn't want those guys. She wants the bad boy that is nonchalant. That's how she knows about guys being nonchalant. Because she went through that.
and not a second will go by that you're thinking like, oh, I wonder how this man feels about me. If you're ever sitting there wondering how somebody feels about you, you need to leave that person alone. That should not be something you have to question when you're with somebody that truly values you and wants to make sure that you're aware. I feel like we have made it so normalized to like be nonchalant. It's like a competition of who can care less.
Who hurt you, girl?
I want the man that cares the most about me.
What has she been through? That she needs some geek bar juice in her lungs.
Okay, man, so how come you're still single? I've seen your TikToks before. You're single. Don't tell me that you don't have any guy friends in your friend zone that will do everything for you. Oh,
I could have told you she's single. I could have told you she is single. Nobody asked me.
oh, you don't like those guys. They're too nice. They're too short. They're too fat. They're too
Hey, Philly Phil, do you think this lady's single? Yeah, she's single. She ain't got no man.
Of course, man.
She had a man. You think she'd be sitting in her car making this video? Psst.
You want the chats, the top 1%, to only care about you, to not be nonchalant, to never cheat. That's what you want. You want to transform Chad into a simp. And you don't even realize if you were to succeed in turning him into a simp, you would lose attraction for him. They don't understand psychology. This is why I tell you guys, never listen to what women say. They don't know what they're talking about.
Never listen to a woman.
Said that we're supposed to accept masculine black women when they would never accept feminine black men. They never would. So why should I accept the woman
I don't like masculine black women.
that behaves like a man when she would never accept me for behaving like a woman? And this is the insane double standard where they'll sit there and say, you need to accept me the way that I come, but women never accept us the way that they come. You have to tell them why would they?
We always have to improve how we talk, how we dress, game, everything. Everything about us we have to improve in order to get a woman. But they expect us to take them exactly how they are.
That's stubborn proof. So when they say no shit like that, saying, oh, you can't handle black women, why don't you date them? What that really means is, why are you not dealing with the stereotypical, loud, obnoxious, crass, rude black women? And I'm saying no, because I don't want to date myself.
Right, women are completely fucked, and that's my honest opinion in today's society because of feminism and all this toxic masculinity stuff. It means that women are put in this position where we all want to be independent. We want to thrive on our own. We want to be financially independent. We want to have the mentality of we don't need a man, and they all sit together and they talk about how much they dislike men and don't need men. But at the same time, in all honesty, we do need men. Like the world would not continue without men. So we've got to understand, sort of, we can't all be independent, and there's so many studies on. You find these really rich, independent women who are seriously wealthy, and their whole attitude is, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, so why would I have a man? But there are certain things in life that you need a man for, you know?
And even if those hyper-independent, hyper-successful women don't actually need a man or want a man ever, those are the 1%.
But there's nothing in life that a man needs a woman for. I can live my whole life womanless.
Of women, most
Put me on a deserted island.
women need a man. They actually need a man.
And then men just think that all women, all they want is money and gold diggers. But half of them don't even have the gold. They don't have the money. They want a housewife, like a quiet housewife, but then they don't have a house and then they feel inferior. And it's just all fucked up.
As I got older and started dating people,
I mean, you don't gotta have the house in the beginning to have the housewife. You know what I'm saying? You meet the person, then y'all grow together. And even if y'all don't get a house, you know what I'm saying? Live in a trailer park. You know what I'm saying? We got this nice little trailer park, $800 trailer. I don't know what they call it.
people in older brackets, I've begun to bring up the topic
I don't know, broke.
of having children
How would I
earlier on dates. Because personally, I don't think I want children. Parenting lifestyle does not appeal to me. And
I agree with this. If you don't want children, you should tell the guy up front because most guys want children.
I don't want to waste anybody's time who does. But I'm struggling
I want children.
to get anywhere
Wasting my time if you know what I'm saying you don't want children. I'd pass.
with dating because it seems like every guy I run into wants children. And I always ask them why. And I've yet to be given a single convincing reason.
Why? Because it's what men do. We pass on our lineage.
To change my mind. What?
Because they want a family, man. That's the simplest argument. Men have evolved to spread their seed. If they find somebody they truly like, and want to start a family and want to be monogamous,
She's just, you know what I'm saying? She's just sick in the brain. You just gotta pass on that woman. That's why she don't want a family. Okay, that seems like some brain sickness to me. I'm gonna just move on to the next fertile.
they're just going to spread their seed with that woman, man. It's evolutionary biology.
One of the most
Probably gonna have to find me a fertile Spanish speaker.
common ones I hear is they want to pass down their legacy.
Yeah, I don't agree with this. To me, this just sounds narcissistic. It's all about you. You want this, you want that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that everybody should be parents because most people don't know how to be parents.
To carry on their family name, like what in the Game of Thrones, what superior genes do you think you have? Like I'm gonna birth you the next Secretariat. Another one is, well, I've always wanted to be a dad. I want to throw the old pigskin around and go to their first recital and watch them grow up. Key word there though is watch. They want to participate in parenthood when it's convenient for them because guess who it's gonna fall on every other time? They never talk about the actual raising and parenting of their child. Like that's a human being. It is your job to teach them to be an emotionally healthy, capable adult son.
It's clear she wants to raise her son to be a simple, emotionally stable. Okay.
If you feel like boys only want to sleep with you and they don't want to date you, this is something that I get asked probably every single day. So this is my advice on how to be someone that they want to date and not sleep with.
First of all, find men that are on your level. Because if you go after chads that have lots of options, he will just sleep with you. So maybe that's not your level, ma'am.
Most men's first and true intention is only physical, and if you are not aware of that, then you need to become aware of that, because once you are aware of that, everything can sort of play out differently than if you would think that every guy's first and only intention with you is to date you straight off the bat. So when you guys start talking to you need to have that mindset of, okay, I know what he wants and it's physical, and I'm not going to give him that physical satisfaction, he has to work for it.
Lumen came to us.
Not working for nothing. Okay, Jaded Escort, the recap. I remember she was Asian. I remember she was mid. Okay, what did she talk about? She was chatting. I don't know, she was like talking about her life. I don't know. Don't remember nothing. Really stand out. Basically, you had to pay her for anything. You had to pay her to go on a date. You gotta pay for her number. Yeah. So I don't know. Would I date that woman? No. Would I sleep with that woman? No. She not even wasn't even pretty to me. Latest video from 2 hours ago. Women are mad. Men are protecting their assets by avoiding ... It's probably marriage. Avoiding marriage. Men were right. Women are done. Okay. New trend. Men are deliberately refusing to talk to women in. I'm interested. And woman attacked man for his opinion gets instant karma. So that's the ninja who made the Now You a Single Mom. Now you a single mom. Yeah. He got his face sliced like he the Joker by his own cousin. I saw the picture of this video. I had to investigate. So I went to his channel, got the tea. Basically, him and his cousin was arguing about some politician who don't even know them. And she was riding for that, like that lady was on her payroll or something. So, you already know we about to watch. Pull out your geek bar. Get you a new flavor. I know you probably had to, order one from Vietnam. It just got in. Open up that package and enjoy your geek bar.
Welcome back to Showtime Pod. It's your host for Red. I got to do today from FTR. It's a damn shame. Poor mother had to watch you assault your first cousin over words over a politician.
Crazy.
Your poor mother had to see that her daughter is a blithering idiot. Your poor mother had to see that her daughter is willing to risk damn Brandon got scratched up her free for Jasmine Crockett. You tell off your 35 never had no real boyfriend. And you ain't even fat, you cute. And you in Chicago, the home of the thirstiest niggas around. And nobody wants you?
That's right.
She is like gorgeous. Like I would definitely wipe her up. So 35, her age, never been married, never had no boyfriends or nothing. Okay, she's the problem. Some type of crazy with her, and that's where it is. I see it. So she get violent.
Crazy.
You in the land of mercies.
All right, family, we got something to go over today, which is going to be very important for us to dissect because it is yet another chance to pull real-life lessons out of a crazy situation. All right, now the protagonist within the story, you guys may or may not be familiar with him. He goes by the Now You a Single Mom guy, also known as Brandon Jamal, here up on YouTube. All right, within his story, he got attacked by his cousin. The title of his video is "My Female Cousin Attacked Me Over Jasmine Crockett," which is a crazy.
I saw his original video, but I think MTR has input into it that I think are going to be better than me.
Title of the story, but you already start to understand the type of person that she is by knowing that action in combination with that woman's name. So we gotta get in there. All right, we gotta get active. Right, it's not gonna be a political conversation, right?
I don't know who that political person is. I don't know none of their takes. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna argue with me over that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who is she?
Care up here on the left or the right. We just care about what is right. What we're going to focus on within this conversation is the attitude that's on display, the lack of attitude within this display, and what that can turn into as a man if you make the wrong decision, and what men need to understand about protecting themselves in moments like this. So let's get active on this one without further ado.
So y'all, my female cousin just did this to me.
My own family, though, that's crazy. If I get into a fight with my family, then we just flood it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave it there. Ain't like we gonna have no hard feelings or nothing. We shouldn't have had no hard feelings after the fight either. You know what I'm saying? You got yours in, I got mine in, and okay, we still family. See you the next time we come together to eat some food.
Because I said Jasmine Crockett is an idiot. My female cousin,
Just calling someone an idiot that's not even the person in front of you. Not the person you're speaking to, just about some other person, and to get attacked. It's kind of crazy.
hard R female Kamala Harris, Jasmine Crockett, voting for a cousin, did this because I said Jasmine Crockett is an idiot. And then I simply said to her, who do you think? Mind you, I used to like Jasmine Crockett.
I don't even know who that is, but hey, she probably is an idiot. Who knows?
Okay, because she's black. And then I listened to her like, oh, this girl dumb. And you know how much of an idiot you have to be as a black person to grow up in a good household and want to play ghetto for the internet for people on TV? So then we was arguing, I'm leaving, I'm on the way out the door. I'm on the way out the door and she slapped me. And then tried to like scratch me. Like she came at me like I was a girl that she was fighting. So I tackled her, held her down, you know, I used to wrestle in school. Can't no girl hurt me when she got away.
Shout out to the ninjas who used to wrestle. Yes, my record was 0 in a bunch of matches. 0 in a bunch of them. Never won nothing. But I was out there.
Like, you're a girl and a man, I used to wrestle. And both my mama and my auntie right there, she yelling at them, get him off of me! What are you gonna do? Get him off of me! What are you gonna do? I'm like, you did. So yeah, liberals love talking about how the other side is so bad. But this is what they do. When you simply ask them a logical question. And do you know what made her lose her composure so much? Was when I said, who do you think watches Jasmine Crockett more? The person whose job is to be on the internet, or the person who watches it in their free time? She said, you don't think I can watch her? I said, you see, this is what y'all do. I ask you a simple question and you can't answer it. And then she just snorted.
It's probably the person who watches them in their free time because they would have more free time. My first take was the guys whose job it would be because, you know, he's on the job. But hey, that's only 9 to 5, you know? Free time, it's all the time. Because they ain't got no jobs or nothing to do.
So, you know, all right.
That's what happening in real life.
She looked behind some jazz man who wants to hit a woman. I never want to get physical with a woman. Ever. I don't like violence, period. Much less with a woman.
She messed with your face.
That's your cousin. Like, you said, I want to do that to the fam, bam. Love the fam. I know your mom's ninja.
Bro, that's your moneymaker, bro. I'd be livid if you messed with my face.
And he's a light-skinned ninja.
My mom would
You gonna see them scars.
destroyed you if you messed with my face.
Jazz man, look,
That would be it.
she'd be waking up off that floor saying, get up.
It's interesting that he phrases this as jazz man, when in reality, women like this have fought for equality and think that they are equal in every measure to a man. That's why they enact violence. They not only watch the women in their family
It's funny they think they're equal, MTR, but they also know they got the privilege of being able to hit men and not be hit back.
do this to their men, but they also watch too many movies and TV shows where it trivializes men's strength while also having a female protagonist that does male-type things. So like he says, weak male or jazz male, whatever it was, and he said, in essence, it's men that believe in inequality. Because if you believe in equality, you will hear back. Equal rights means equal lefts as well. But you gotta think about how unstable of a human being that you have to be to attack somebody because he asked you a question that made you feel bad about yourself. Conviction so loud, strong, and wrong, and melting down in the form of blows against a family member over someone that she's never met before, doesn't even know who you are, but willing to crash out for that purpose.
He asked her a question. She couldn't articulate herself logically, so she had to turn to violence.
For threat of the toppling of her identity through the sister code. Understand?
That's right. I mean, NTR said it. It's her identity. Questioning one's identity is something that will make anybody want to crash out, right? You know, like when you are pointing out truths and facts that literally contradict their identity. That's going to be a problem for a lot of people, especially modern women nowadays. Their identity is man-hating identities.
And I don't endorse violence at all. I think everybody should be keeping the damn hands to themselves,
Yeah, right.
man or woman. I'm just letting y'all know that there are many men out there that truly believe in equality and will defend themselves by any means necessary. Let's continue.
Because I let her go.
I'm an old man, you know what I'm saying? I can't be breaking bones and, you know what I'm saying, all that. My bones ain't healing like that. I gotta defend myself at all times. You know what I'm saying? When I was a young whippersnapper, I could tussle, but not this age.
You know I called the police. They're on the way right now. But I gave my auntie a heads up. I said, since she's family, I'll give her a head start.
You should have done
I
that.
called the law. So she best not be here when the police get here.
You should have done
She
that.
probably gonna be here when the police get here. But it's gonna be a warrant out for her arrest, whatever county I'm in Texas. And I know where you live in Chicago, you stupid. And you know what's really funny? I kind of look like the Joker right now.
It kind of does.
You going to jail, man? You know, I might as well finish this read while I'm waiting on the police. You that much of a fangirl for this blithering idiot that you want to assault your cousin over? You that much of a fangirl of a dumbass?
That is the crazy part. At least for me, none of my family member has ever gotten into any type of argument or altercation that even came close to getting physical that I've ever remembered ever in my life. So that is crazy to be putting your hands on your own family members like that.
I've never seen my family fight.
Every little boy, you dumb ass heifer, you. You that much of a, that's why you're dumb, can't keep a man. You never even had no real boyfriend. And you think you're 30 something. How old are you? 35? You never had no real man. You never slept with nobody. Nobody with your weird ass.
35, never had a real man. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? That says something to me. That leave her alone. That would never. It's not gonna be me. You 35, never had a boyfriend. You think I'm gonna be the first goofy?
You're 35, never had no real boyfriend. And you ain't even fat. You cute, and you in Chicago. The homeless.
Think I'm gonna be the first boo-boo to fool in line? Nah, ain't gonna be me.
The thirstiest is around.
She gonna be 36 without a boyfriend.
And nobody wants you.
That's crazy.
You.
I mean, to be a cup of water and nobody want to drink you in a thirsty desert, you must be poisoned.
In the land of the thirsty.
Yeah, it's not that nobody don't want her, it's that nobody gonna keep her. Talk about these women all day. They have pretty, so you'll sit and you'll tolerate them enough to get the guts and then kick them to the side of the road once.
Avery Lynn Boyd. I looked her up to see if he pressed them files. If he filed charges. Yeah. Filed charges.
You're done with it. They hop from situationship to situationship. They bring the trauma from the past situationship into the new one, increasing their hate for men.
And they're on their healing journeys.
As they get older, until they become a cat shepherd into the future.
Avery Lynn. It's
A
damn
cat shepherd.
Your poor mother had to watch you. Had to watch you assault your first cousin over words, over a politician.
Crazy.
Your poor mother had to see that her daughter is a blithering idiot. Your poor mother had to see that her daughter is willing to risk.
There's nothing my family could say to me about some other person that I would assault my family member. Hey, you know, this is doing. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's good. I'm gonna finish eating my cornbread. Hey, that's nice. Pass the chitlins.
It's her freedom.
That affects my life. How? You know what I'm saying? How does this affect me?
For Jasmine Crockett, your poor mother had to see that her daughter is willing to crash out over a politician. Your daughter is such a brolic that she's willing to attack a man physically over Jasmine Crockett. It's safe to say, auntie, that unless this is comfortable being a single mom, you ain't gonna have no granddaughters out of this one. Ooh. Because ain't no man in his right mind going to deal with this dumbass bitch long term. Now, she's the type of stupid that'll get pregnant by within 2 weeks of getting knowing him, 2 months or whatever. But no. I talked to her dumbass. She thinks she's worth the wait. I got news for you.
Of course, she thinks she's worth the wait.
I said you was cute earlier. You look like your brother. You look like your brother. You look like Mike. Trying to be like Mike. I see you dress like a man and you look like Mike.
You're talking about little Bow Wow now?
You walk like it, talk like it. You wonder why you a brolic ass. And you lucky I used to wrestle in high school. You see, since I used to wrestle in high school for like 5 minutes in college, I never have to hurt a woman when she's physically attacking me. And if you want to act crazy, if your mama want to act like she didn't see what she saw when the police got here, I'm in the passenger seat. The door was open. The driver saw everything. And she's a woman. That's the thing. When women be coming for me reckless, God be blessing me with a woman witness. Look at my face. And then they'll see you. You ain't got no marks on you. I was gentle, you stupid, because you're a girl. My man. If there was ever an excuse for a man to put a woman to sleep, it was right then and there. Because even from your back, you were so defiant and reckless. All you had to do was relax your limbs, and I would have let you go. But you were literally waiting for an opportunity to sneak another one, so I couldn't let you go. Nope. Your mother and my mother let me be on top of you for several minutes because they didn't even trust you not to keep assaulting me. And then you were crying out to them, why are you letting me be on top of me like this? Because they saw you, you stupid shit. I told you that.
And then please the victim. Okay, so assaults the man, gets restrained, pleading victim. Why you let him do it? Try to get other women involved to attack the man, assault the man.
They can tell you're the aggressor and he's defending himself. It's quite obvious.
Face.
Wow.
Because they see you stupid. That's what a stupid liberal will do. A liberal will always try to overtalk somebody's eyes and ears. You can never yell louder than somebody's eyes and ears.
Yeah, a woman like this will instigate a fight with you, put hands up on you. You try to hold them down, and as a man, you are the person who gets in handcuffs, unless you know how to hold someone down like a wrestler. Now, his argument of why she did not get hurt is actually why I think is dangerous to have women in the police force. Not all, but more often than not, especially when I look at these police videos, you have women that are unable to subdue a man. And if
2 to 3 female officers can't even subdue a man.
who are unable to subdue, then the minimum requirement for you to use firearm force is lower than a man. Meaning simply, a female police officer, if a tussle happens, is more apt to shoot you because she can't subdue you. I am more scared for my life when I say female police officers than when I say male police officers, to be honest with you.
They saw you put your hands on me several times before I even took you to the ground. I was just trying to make it stop. But then you just jumped on me, so I had to take you to the ground and force you to. I had to restrain you. Damn psycho. That bitch belong in a mental institution. Like the rest of these. You sure you ain't. Auntie, are you sure Avery Lynn wasn't born in. She has a mental instability, one of them trans men. You sure she wasn't born a man? Because she definitely walks out and act like a boy. You know she do. That's why she don't have a man. There's nothing feminine about her. Not even kind of. The only thing feminine about her is the fact that
I mean that's that's his cousin. He known her his whole life. I believe every word he said. I don't think he's capping.
It sucks that she attacked you and all, but I don't think you should be blasting your own cousin all over the internet. She is still family. But then again, she is a modern woman that attacked you. This was a hard one for me because I protect family. I wouldn't want my family to be, trashed on the internet like that. But I can understand how he wants to make her feel the consequences of her actions too. So
she likes black women R&B singers, but gay men like those too.
True.
So she will do with auntie. There's a lot of testosterone flowing through that gal. And you know what's crazy is I've always said that, if a woman ever put her hands on me, I never have to hurt a woman to stop her from assaulting me because I used to wrestle in high school for like 5 minutes in college. But that's always been like theoretical. I've never actually had fun with women. It's nice to know that I walk it exactly like I talk it. She put her hands on me, she did this to me, all I did was get up real quick, get the good under that leg, you know what I'm saying? Now you're on the ground, you can't go nowhere. And now we can put you in your place because you're a girl assaulting a man. What is wrong with you? So yeah, Coach Alexander and Coach King would be very proud.
There's gonna be some dudes out there that are just like, well, I would have hit this, that, and the third, but you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, some men would just clock her. you'd be in jail.
Going to jail. Yes, even if she's sorry.
Not my cousin.
They see marks on a man and on a woman. More often than not, the guy's name.
My cousin's
His
getting
mom
restrained.
She got up on that ground after initiating the fight that she was calling out as if she was the victim to her other family members for him to let her up. She would do the same thing times 10 in front of law enforcement. So
Like, imagine if this wasn't a family member. Like, this was family.
This was a geek bar, man. A whole entire bar that is geeking.
What is she doing to other men that aren't family? That's a scary thought.
I agree with his actions within this. I think
That's why she's single at 35.
I wouldn't have given a warning. You just call the cops without them knowing. Get her out the house immediately. Let her feel the brunt of her actions. No consequences. Absolutely immediately. I didn't want to give her time to get her affairs in order. No, because she's not worth or owed any of that. And to be honest, I am surprised he is as this gracious because she would not have been this gracious towards him.
I think it's the evidence of men. NTR, we are truly benevolent when it comes to women. We love women. Even if they hate or attack us, we still somewhat love them in some way, shape, or form.
One scratch on her and he assaulted me, he's in jail. One push from him to her, he body slammed me, and then he's in jail. Too many men have to learn these lessons after the handcuffs get put on him. So within that, good job to this man right here. But also look at the preventative action. Listen, these women with these wounded, toxic, masculine behaviors, don't even talk with them. I don't have any women within my family that act like this. But even if they're family members, don't politics, religion, anything that's a potentially hot button topic, it don't even make sense. You don't get nothing out of it. That person don't.
It's like my family has never talked about politics, like ever. I mean, they are politically inclined here and there, but we don't talk about it, especially at family events.
We get nothing out of it, and the chance of it escalating to
we'll talk about like some Trump stuff here and there, just the things he's doing or whatever, but that's about it.
something violent, especially from a person who thinks that violence or assault is tolerated.
I don't even talk to my family.
You can't win with these people. They don't make you no money. They don't fulfill your purpose. It might be short-term entertainment, but the risk of this happening amongst these savages is absolutely real. By the way, within this video, he kept referring to his cousin as dressed like a man, and I just saw this on his shorts. You can see the way she's dressed right here. It says nobody. And then me and my cousin, literally 15 minutes before disaster, the stereotype that exists here is literally 10 to 10, baby.
She looks like the dyke type. Am I not allowed to say that anymore? Or whatever the dude version of lesbians is.
She goes full throttle with this shit. I already know. If I walk into a family life,
Butch. I guess the word you were looking for was butch. The butch type.
Your girl boy MTR values peace. If this right here, I guarantee you, it is not a peace bringer. Women that wear skelly hoop earrings, drawn on eyebrows, and drip.
I mean, I always say, the bigger the hoops, the bigger.
Dresses like a lion is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen a young lady with a skelly cap on ever, to be honest with you.
She's cute though. I would definitely would.
But all right,
I actually seen it quite a bit here in Los Angeles. A lot of gangster cholo type
some of this content. So let's wrap up. Also, too, I'll link to this video down in the description box down below. He has some additional graphic photos, which I think is a little too much for YouTube. YouTube doesn't really like blood that much.
I can't even imagine it. Like in my own personal life, anecdotally, I can't imagine being attacked by my own family member. I really can't. So it's just so incomprehensible for me on my end. Right? I've seen it happen all the time. I'm not saying it doesn't happen nor do I don't believe it or something. It's just, man, to attack your own family member is just almost diabolical. Please subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it.
All right, the recap. Was nothing in there. Just Ninja got attacked by his cousin. It's a rainy day in the Berg. We inside, so probably hopping on the gaming right after this. Switch to the gaming channel. It's the PhillyPhil Twitch show. PhillyPhil Twitch show. You're watching the PhillyPhil Twitch show. I'm PhillyPhil. This is the Twitch show. Thursday, we got the notes as always. What happened in the first one, I don't remember. He was talking about stuff, I guess. Don't remember nothing. Was it the Asian? Oh, wait. It was the Asian girl. Okay, yeah. Oh, there it is. You know I'm gonna remember that Asian. You know I remember the Asian. So it was an Asian little thotty. Was basically just pay for her time and everything. She was mid AF. I wouldn't be paying for that. You gotta be some type of down bad to be paying for that. Especially 2 bands. Girl, get this little $40. You gonna get Pittsburgh prices. Here, take this little $40. $2,000. Take this little $220s. And slop on my knob. Like corn on the cob. The second one, dude attacked his cousin. You know what I'm saying? All the holidays where the family's together. You know what I'm saying? The holiday dinners. Never even seen ninjas arguing. Never seen a fight. You know what I'm saying? I had a bougie cut. I had a bougie family. It wasn't in the slums in the hoods. Yeah. See you Thursday. We still got got some seconds. We still got some seconds, chat. Yeah. I wouldn't, when I call the police, it's like, I feel like, me and the cousins gonna, figure it out. Like, we gonna work it out. And if we did get into a little tussle, but like, I'm not really gonna fight any of my, female cousins. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm skinny. My female cousins is skinnier than me. We'd be two sticks blowing in the wind. We might, you know what I'm saying, so much friction cause a fire. The LA forest fires would be me fighting one of my cousins. My female cousins. So I'm probably not calling the police on her. We just gonna fight it out. And then I love you in the morning. Hug it out in the morning.